This is a thoughtful design presentation from Kyle and Silke. We choose a VPN product called Tunnelbear. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. We think that this is a well-designed product and has some thoughtful interactive design components. Tunnelbear is quite a contrast to other VPN products that are available. We looked at the thoughtful design principles from a definition in our book in the chapter about use qualities, where the author lists the engineering ideals in use qualities as transparency, efficiency, and elegance. We will get back to these aspects later. So first I will guide you through the website and demonstrate these VPN product and on the website and on a mobile device. So on the website, when you go to the site itself, the first thing you see is nothing technical. It's just a sentence: simple, private, free access to the open internet you love. And I think that is impressive because it kind of captured what VPN is, but in a not technical way. But if you want to know more about, there's not really a menu, but you can kind of scroll down. You get an idea that it is about the internet, and you can use it on mobile and on your desktop. You have some quotes, words like elegant, easy pop out. Um, it says here, learn more about what is this about. So you see, like, you can browse privately in safe and public Wi-Fi, like hotels, no logging of your data, period. I like that. Um, and it goes on and on. And it's audited. So yeah, it is very consistent with the image of the bear, and it's almost fun to go through this website and just look at the illustrations and how they use this theme. Um, in the bottom, actually, instead of having here a big menu, you find more information like why VPN. And this gives you more an idea about the product itself. Or you can also go here, see more about the company, about us, which is, since they are a VPN it's for more private internet. I find it interesting that they don't have photos of themselves, but rather these illustrations. So yeah, the theme of the bear goes through and through. Also on the mobile, for example, you can have, when you make a VPN connection, you have the bear sound. And if you upgrade here in pricing, you actually have the little bear cub, you have the giant, and the grizzly bear if you choose to pay the biggest product. Okay, now to the mobile side. So here now the mobile version. You see it has the exactly same look, the map and the little bear being looking out of this tunnel. And since it is disconnected here on my mobile device, the bear appears in Minneapolis where I'm living. But if I want to use VPN because I want to have a secure network, so I can choose either way, say auto, or I can choose one of these countries, like let's say Germany. I want to get a German IP. Do you want to build a tunnel to Germany? Yes, I want. So it connects, and yeah, you see this little animation that the bear actually digged his tunnel and is now in Germany, and I have VPN, which on the very top in the red area you see VPN is on. Yeah.
The design framework we're going to use to evaluate tunnelbear.com comes from our textbook. It comes from the chapter on the product and its use qualities, especially the group of qualities, and the engineering ideals. And we decided to evaluate tunnelbear.com based on its transparency, its efficiency, and its elegance. The first area that we are going to be evaluating is the transparency, and we decided that the transparency of tunnelbear.com made it very easy for the user to discover the functionality and complexity of this VPN product. As you can see from the desktop version of Tunnelbear.com, the program is really simple and kind of easy to figure out. There's not a massive toolbar with multiple different settings and different kind of resources here. All it is turn it on. You have your Tunnelbear, go to your location. I'm in Denver currently, so it's going to be there, and you can just click and move to that. It's pretty easy for the user to kind of figure out its functionality without any of those obtrusive pop-ups telling you how to work it. The second area we evaluated for Tunnelbear.com was its efficiency. We found that the website is simple to use. It fulfills the purpose. We didn't encounter very many difficulties or errors. It's pretty much point and click and get it done. There are a few pieces that did not work. There was an error. Tunnelbear.com VPN doesn't work with Netflix, which is somewhat concerning for VPNs because a lot of people use a VPN to access the Netflix shows that are available in different countries. So that is one of the kind of difficulties we found with Tunnelbear.com. But otherwise, it's very simple. There's not a lot of errors. The site doesn't crash. It does exactly what it says it is going to do. The final framework we're going to use to kind of evaluate Tunnelbear.com for its design revolves around the elegance of the website. And what we found was that Tunnelbear.com was clean. It was clutter-free. It was consistent with the bear theme to a level that is impressive. If you actually go to the website, everything, and I mean everything in it, is bear related. If you go back to earlier in the video, you can see the actual employee page where each of them is a bear caricature, which I really did appreciate. Even the program itself has this kind of simple elegance to it. It almost has a kind of Super Mario World aspect. Take a look around, you have all these countries, but you have these little trees and tunnels and places you can VPN. But everything is really clean and simple to use, which is something we found kind of across the board with Tunnelbear.com. All this, clutter-free, clean, design made it feel like a really simple website to use. It's a VPN service meant not for the super technical, computer savvy person, but meant for the everyday person who might barely know what a VPN is. But in its simplicity, in its its clean elegance, it is incredibly easy to use and incredibly thoughtful design. Despite how much we enjoyed the design of Tunnelbear.com, there are a few critiques that we had with the program and website. The first being that Tunnelbear.com does have somewhat slower speeds. If you are someone who uses a VPN, you know that you're always going to get a little bit of a slower speed just because of the nature of what a VPN is. But we found that Tunnelbear.com does significantly drop, not the worst I've seen, but it does slow down your connection quite a bit. Not so much that you can't view Netflix or download files, but it is slightly noticeable. Our second critique is that Tunnelbear.com does not allow you to install the program on your router. This might go along with the idea that Tunnelbear is meant for the layman, the person who doesn't use VPNs either too often or doesn't get into the technical aspects of it. But the not having the option to install it on your router is a big issue for some people who look to install it on the router to make it easier to use. And then the last critique is that Tunnelbear.com does not really describe in detail what the program does. If you're someone who doesn't know what a VPN does, it is easy to use, but you might not know what's going on while it is happening. It kind of assumes a user's familiarity with what VPNs do. And while one of the aspects that we thought was really endearing from Tunnelbear.com was its transparency, that users are able to figure out the functionality really easily, it does not describe to the user what is going on. Lastly, our research question ties into the simplicity of Tunnelbear as well. And that's when downloading and investing in a VPN tool, which group of users is attracted by an interactive, user-friendly tool like Tunnelbear compared to other more technical VPN tools that can be found on something like openvpn.net. We hope you enjoyed listening to our presentation, and we hope you all have a great week.